You ever hear sayings in life that people say all the time, but you're not sure they're true or make any sense? Like they always say, money can't buy happiness. Well, it can buy a vacation in Hawaii, and that would make me happy. So it does buy some happiness. And LeBron James yesterday, when asked after the game about Anthony Davis's injury, and he said, "Can you carry the team?" And he said, "These shoulders were built for a reason." And I thought, well, that doesn't make any sense because those shoulders have already been swept twice in finals when they were younger shoulders. Okay, LeBron needs help. That's what I know. And I looked over the box score this morning from the game last night. And you have this: the Phoenix Suns have 5 different guys in double figures, actually 6 different guys in double figures. Lots of players played well. And then I look at the Lakers box score, and it's a lot of 6 points and -8 and -15 and 4 turnovers. And I think to myself, if you take out Anthony Davis from this current Lakers roster, who can you count on? Kyle Kuzma? LeBron's body language tells you Kuzma drives him nuts. Montrezl Harrell, he's in the doghouse. Andre Drummond's a big body, but mostly gets in the way of LeBron trying to drive and score at the basket. KCP, I like him. Good in the bubble last year, but wildly inconsistent. Dennis Schroeder, never quite sure what I'm going to get, but I do like his game. This is becoming the 2018 Cavs when Kyrie Irving left and went to Boston, and you had talented but kooky J.R. Smith, often hurt Kevin Love, limited Tristan Thompson, one-dimensional Kyle Korver, old George Hill. I know, Laker fans, you don't want to hear it, but it's becoming the 2018 Cavs. And LeBron had to play perfect for that team to win playoff series. And the perfect days for LeBron, and he had years where he played almost perfect. Those days are over. The relentless jet fuel to LeBron James, he's human. It's his 18th year. And so what's interesting about LeBron, for the last 12 years, he has been searching for what Michael Jordan got. It's the ultimate gift, and some of it's luck. LeBron's been searching for a Scottie Pippen. Committed as Michael was, mentally tough as Michael was, physical, always healthy, in his prime, always there, playing hurt, playing sick. And LeBron just can't find it. He just keeps bouncing around the country. Cleveland, first 7 years, couldn't get him one. Then Miami had D. Wade, but he was past his prime and struggled playing at the end of that run in back-to-backs. And then he went back to Cleveland, and Kevin Love was hurt a lot, and Kyrie was a flake, and now he's in Los Angeles, and Anthony Davis, bless his 28-year-old brittle body, cannot stay healthy. He's looking for the Pippen. He's looking for it. Michael was lucky. Scottie was in his prime. Scottie was ascending. Scottie was aspirational. Scottie was mostly healthy. Scottie took care of his body. Scottie worked as hard as Michael in the weight room. And LeBron's just been looking for Scottie Pippen for 10 years, and he can't find him. Everywhere he goes. And it's nothing against Anthony Davis, but as hard as you work in life, sometimes luck plays a factor. And as committed as LeBron James has been, as focused and often obsessed as LeBron James has been, his career now is about 2 things which he can't control: luck and fate. The Lakers cannot win any big series against any top team, East or West, without Anthony Davis. Without Anthony, they can't. And Anthony Davis is a 6'11 and a half guy that had a growth spurt between his junior and senior year of high school. So he slashes and he runs the floor like a big. And what happens to guys who run the floor and slash? They get knocked down. And when you're 7 feet, that is a long way to go to hit that hard NBA floor. And Anthony gets hurt a lot. And he's got a very unique body. I mean, how many people in America are 7 feet tall? It's a unique. That's why point guards don't get hurt nearly as much as centers in the history of the NBA. So LeBron has been totally committed and totally focused, and he's at a point he will win no more titles in his career without luck and without fate. Fate. That's it. That's what his career is. And it just goes to show, nobody can do it in an island. LeBron's not winning. Michael Jordan won a single playoff game. Forget series. Michael Jordan won a single playoff game before he got Scottie Pippen. Okay, so I don't want to hear LeBron can do it. These shoulders are built for their shoulders. And those shoulders have already been swept twice in finals. You need help. LeBron's in his 18th year. Now it's crossing your fingers time. That's his career. And so I want to segue to the Clippers. So when we left Friday, Joy and I did the show Friday. And when we left Friday, here's what we were thinking. Whew. Lakers just going to drive right into the finals. Clippers. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, the weekend changed everything. First of all, Chris Paul appears now mostly healthy, and the Suns appear to be the better team of the two when Chris Paul's healthy. AD is now hurt, and Kawhi Leonard appears to be, next to Kevin Durant, the world's best basketball player. He is on fire. This is the Kawhi you thought you were getting if you were Steve Ballmer. What a difference a weekend makes. The Western Conference is wacky this year. First of all, it's 8 question marks. The home teams in 15 games are 5-10. Many of the stars in the West are hurt. LeBron's not 100%. AD's hurt. Chris Paul's been hurt. Donovan Mitchell's been hurt. Luka's now got a nerve thing, a neck thing. He's hurt. So it's all sorts of question marks. So, and we all know this, especially in the West because it's been so good. And it's okay to admit this. Nobody ever wants to admit they got a break in life. We all want it to, fall on us. Hey, it was my hard work. I am successful because I worked hard. I am in no way discounting how hard you work. I work, Joy works. Everybody in America works. I'm not discounting that. But you need breaks. Even the world's best athletes need breaks. And I'll give you an example. Last year, the Lakers got a huge, bizarre break. It's called a pandemic. Colin, how's that a break? Because Anthony Davis is brittle, can't get through a season. LeBron was old. They got a 4.5-month hiatus in the middle of a season. That's the healthiest AD has ever been and the most energized. Joey and I would say every night, it's like, LeBron looks like he's like 21 again. Big break. Year before, Raptors got a significant break. Klay Thompson and KD got hurt in the finals. Remember that? The Warriors could not stay healthy. Year before that, Warriors actually got a break. Chris Paul with the Houston Rockets, they led the series. Houston was controlling the Warriors. Chris Paul gets hurt. Warriors get into the finals. 2016, Cleveland got a break. Remember Draymond Green got suspended? 2015, Golden State got breaks. Kevin Love and Kyrie for LeBron both get hurt in the finals. So even the great teams, you need breaks. And the Clippers got a little break this weekend. AD got hurt and Luka got hurt. And now the question is, can the Clippers do what historically they've never done? Take advantage of the breaks. Okay, that's where the individual comes in. You get breaks in life, can you take advantage of it? But what I saw this weekend from Kawhi Leonard, he has the best playoff stat so far in the history of the game for non-centers. He's 62% from the floor, 33 points a game. And what's interesting with anybody's history or the Clippers' history, the Clippers are largely the Chicago Cubs. Losing, decades of losing, lovable losers, and everything just sticks to you. When you're losing as a franchise, everything sticks. The stories never go away. All the weird stuff, they talk about it for 100 years. But the minute the Cubs won, Steve Bartman who? Lovable losers what? Wrigleyville's cool. It all disappears. That's what titles do. Just Windex. They wipe all the bad stuff off. And that's the Clippers. The Clippers, it's been, they can't win the big game. And Steve Ballmer, Paul George is this. And the Clippers' history is just a bunch of underachieving, big promises, big hat, no cattle. But if they win, get out the Windex bottle. It all goes away. That's what happened to the Cubs. For years and years, you talked about superstition, and it was Bartman, and all those stories are done. None of them matter. When the losers finally win, it's all erased. Nobody cares. Let's throw a party. And after this weekend, what I saw with Kawhi and the Clippers, and I didn't think it was possible Friday, that's probably the best team in the West. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.